2020, is that you? Hey, what's up, besties? It's your girl Elaine Michelle, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing our budget with me for January 2020. I can't even believe it's already here. Like, it just seems like the other day we were just saying hello, it's January 2019, and now today we're saying it's January 2020 and we're making our budget. I'm so excited for everyone's journey of getting here. If this is your first time watching my videos, then hello, I'm Elaine Michelle and I'm your new bestie. But if you guys have already been watching, you guys already know what's up. Okay, we already here. We've been talking, we've been chit-chatting all year, you know, so we just gonna start us a whole new year of bestie relationships. Okay, if you haven't already done so, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos. My goal is to give you guys money management tips so that you can use the money that you already have and make the most of it. Okay, I'm not trying to tell you how to eliminate every single debt in your life, but I am showing you how you can manage the money you already have and how to find ways to make more money. So that's what I'm all about. Okay, so for those people who want to get it twisted and come for me in the comment section, she still got a car now, she still got a student loan, judge your mama, not me. So let's go ahead and get into this 2020 budget review. We're gonna have fun anyway. I just decided we're gonna have fun. Money is too stressful. Okay, people get divorces over money, friends break up over money, and I refuse for us to break up over money. So we're gonna have us some good fun with our budgets this year. I also have a challenge I want to present to you guys, which is the $100 a month challenge. If you can't do 100, then do $50 a month, whatever you decide. But we're not going no lower than that. We setting high expectations in 2020. Gotta remember what year it was. We setting high expectations. So I'll get into all of that in the video. Hey. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the budget. I'm going to start off going through this one, and then we're going to get into our new one. So this is for the month of December, and I just went through. And if you guys did get this in the month of November, make sure you email me because this over here is wrong and the dates are over here. January is correct, so if you printed it out for January, it's fine, but trying to go forward, it just is a hot mess. And so if you just want to print like this off one time, you can do that and then just print off the extra ones as you need, or whichever ones you want to print off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out of here. This just has my bill pay tracker, and I would say you could keep that, but unless you print it out twice, then you'll have this on the back side, and you know. So if you print it out like a book, you'll be printing it out every time, but I mean, that's the joy of having an insert until we get our budget planners all printed up and ready to sell. So you'll just have to, you know, print what you got. Okay, and I'm going to offer a print service for these in February, not January. I got to get used to my new schedule, and then I'm gonna offer them in February when I see how many I can do. But they will be for the A5 size, and I will print out the entire year for you, and there will be a price tag to it, but it will be available on my website. Okay, so here's what we did last month. We had our year here, and then we had our monthly budget, and then our paycheck to paycheck budget, which I absolutely love how all of these turned out. My spending tracker, it says see Christmas tracker. And then my cash envelopes, what I did there. And for some reason, I don't know where our sinking funds went. That was crazy. And we didn't do the debt trackers because you guys know I was just paying my regular things. I didn't have anything I wanted to track this month, but we will start with this one. And then I did my budget reflection. So I gave myself a B for the month of December. And it says, what areas did I do well in? And I did a good job in managing my incomes and my bills. I paid everything on time. That was good. I struggled with my spending this month. It was so easy to spend my Christmas funds, like way too easy, just because I knew I had already set the money aside. I'm gonna do this, like yeah, it was way too easy to do that. I said I don't like it, but I do like it at the same time. I love the fact that I was able to do that, but also it was just a little daunting that I was just spending where I hadn't been doing that in a while. How can I spend less? I can adjust my Christmas present allowance for each person. Like, do all these people really need gifts? That's the thing. And how can I save more? And that's by reducing my Christmas budget. So I really like that. It gave me a chance to reflect back on everything and just see what, you know, I needed to change or adjust. And we couldn't use the bill tracker last time. You only need to print this off once because we would just fill in the bills this month. So I'm going to leave that one in there. and we'll fill that one out. I mean, you can do that on your own time, and I can do it on my own time, not a thing. So you can keep these and just put them in like a spare binder just so you can go back and look at everything that you did. But yeah, I'm really excited about these new inserts and all of that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our new ones. As you guys know, I like to put slits in my inserts because it just makes them easier to pop in and out. And all I do is just cut 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I put those in there so that I guess I could have took this out since, oh, you're so awesome, you reprinted it. This is great. It's a new year, okay? I'm gonna print it off anyway. All right, and then we'll put these in here as well. Take those off, and I gave you some extras of things just in case you needed extras. But the way that it's set up, you can kind of print it out however you need to. Just kind of learn your printer and learn what works. I know that I do mine. I print off the odd pages first. Then I stick the paper back in and do the even pages. And you can do whatever pages you want to do. So if you only want to get the paycheck budget, you can do that as well. Just depends. All right, so we're going to try to use our stickers for this month. Let's go ahead and get started. And oh, and I'm in my Notique planner. If you guys didn't know, this is my quilted Notique, and you guys can find that video. I'll have it linked so you guys can get one of these if you are interested. I am using my stickers from Shay's Budget Shop. I love these. These are my January ones, and she changed her font. So stinking cute. I think it's so cute. And so yes, this is on glossy paper. I print these off myself because I'm her friend and she sends me ones by themselves, so it just works. It just works. So let's go ahead and put these down. Now Tay told me what I needed to do, and I think it was putting the long ones. Were the long ones that fit over here? I think it's the long ones over here, so that we could cover up that if you wanted to. I don't know. Hers looked a little bit different. Okay, let's put, or was it supposed to be these? She showed me yesterday. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this one. I'm going to, yeah. She showed me yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I really like that. Okay, so we're going to decorate just a little bit. And I know some people don't like to decorate, and it's definitely a choice that you have as far as decoration goes. But I like to decorate because it makes it pretty to look at. I don't care if it's crooked, so don't come for me in the comments. Okay, let's keep it to yourself. If it's crooked, it matters not. Why? Because I said so. Okay, so we're going to put that down, and we're going to put our January. Let's put our January budget. Oh, wait, do we just have I think we just have a January one. Yeah. Let's put that down there, because we'll use this January expenses on the other side. So let's put this. Oh, you know what? I got 2 of these sheets. I can do it. I can do whatever I want to do. I can do this. Okay. So I'm going to put this January budget down. If you guys receive this kit, you'll only get 1 set of the scripts. Okay, so don't come for me. I got 2 sets because that's how it works. So I'm just going to put that right there, and it says January budget. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull back out my little monthly cheat sheet, because you definitely need to have your monthly cheat sheet. Go ahead and write all your things down. So let's write those down. We have our rent, and we put our due date, which is the 1st. And I know a lot of times people are like, oh, this is so redundant. You're writing the same things over and over again. And yes, it may be redundant to you, but guess what? I'm not late on my bills. I pay my bills. So do what's best for you. And this is just a reminder, a check off list that, you know, I'm paying the bills and I'm paying them on time and I'm doing whatever. Like, it's just important to me that I do this. Okay. So Zips Car Wash, Sling TV. Ooh, that was ugly. Our car note, MLGW, Sprint, Xfinity, Navient, which I think this is going to go away, but I'm going to put it there anyway. And then Netflix. And I'll tell you why I think that's going to go away. All right, so let's put in these dates. So this is the 1st, this is the 1st, this is the 2nd, 13th, and 10th, and 10th, 15th, 21st, 18th, 27th, 15th, and 28th. Okay. Now, what I like about this is, again, I get to mark off when I pay it and all of that stuff. If you're wondering what paper I print this off on, it is on 32-pound paper, so it's pretty thick but not too thick, and I think it's a nice size. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these day dots down while we discuss our lives here. So January is a brand new month, you guys, and that just means it's time for you to be able to start anew. And what better way to start anew than in January, right? And I think a lot of times we get caught up in the new year, new me thing, and that's fine. But at the same time, everything that you do, even if you're on a diet or whatever, like, make it something that is going to sustain after the new year, new me feel wears off. So when I say that, I'm just saying, like, do things that are going to be healthy for you to maintain and sustain. Because the last thing you want to do is start doing something that you can't keep up with. So if you start being financially fit and you're like, oh, I'm going to save this ridiculous amount of money, you know, in the month of January, because maybe that's a part of your fast for church, and you're like, I'm going to save this much money, and then you don't reach that goal, you know what happens? Mentally, we're like, oh, okay, I didn't save that much, so now I need to not do it at all, because there's no way I could ever get to that. So you want to set realistic goals for yourself, especially at the beginning of the year, to start your year off right. Like, what worked for you last year? Not everything was totally bad. You know, I think a lot of times we get that confused too, like, oh, well, I didn't do whatever. Okay, well, what did you do right? Like, let's change the narrative. What actually worked? What bills got paid on time every time and you didn't have a problem with it and it was just amazing, like, and you were so excited about it? What are those things in your life that you did? Where did you go this past year that was successful, like, as far as like saving your money and you were able to do things, participate in something? Like, list those things off so that you know, okay, this worked. So now I need to apply those same principles to this other topic that I haven't touched yet. And, you know, define your struggle areas. What areas are you having problems with taking care of? Like, are you struggling with paying bills on time? Some people don't have that struggle. It just pays it all the time. But some people have the struggle of not being able to pay it on time because they just don't have the funds to do so. And so you need to ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing wrong? What do I need to reevaluate to make sure that I am successful in my financially fit journey? And I think that's where we have to really be mindful of what our capacity is. Because, again, everybody won't be able to do everything. Okay? But the things that we are able to do, we just want to be mindful of the good things, okay? Just be mindful of the good things. So that was my little rant for today. But down below in the comments, just say what you're going to work on, what you're going to do differently to set yourself up for success this year versus being in that same position as last year. If you struggled with not having enough money, what's going to be your side hustle this year? What are you going to do that's going to turn into some extra income for you? I can't stress enough that we were blessed with gifts that we need to tap into. If you have a particular set of skills, as the Taken Dad would say, what is that skill that you can use to make some coin? Like, why not use what you already got? Like, you babysitting people, or, you know, you can watch people kids, or, you know, some people got the gift of watching people kids. I'm not one of them, but some people do have that gift of watching other people's kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, start a service where you watch kids from 9 to 10, when people, not 9 to 10, but like when people go out, you know, they have a safe place for their kids to stay, you know, something like that, where, you know, and it could be your family members. Shoot, I'm just saying, they gotta pay somebody, might as well pay your family. Um, but I'm just saying, you have a lot of gifts and skills that you may not even realize that you can tap into, and it's just pretty cool to be able to tap into what you already have. Okay, so now I just taught you guys for a long time to put down those day dots, and these just came from a leftover kit. You can definitely just handwrite them in. Might have been easier, but who are me? Okay, so we're gonna put down our bills here. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my cell phone bills? Pay my automobiles? Yeah, sorry. And I have these stickers. These are the ones that I do for myself. I may or may not start doing customs again. They do take a little bit of time, especially when people want like specific things, and trying to stop and do those orders versus just being able to print them out and keep it moving is a whole entire thing. So we're going to fill these up. We're going to put our rent is due here. Can we stick another sticker on top of there? Okay, we're going to put, oh, snaps. Now, why did she have to lay down like that? She did not, Oh my God. I don't have time to be worried about this, so this is just gonna have to be real ugly right here. Let me see, can I flatten it out just a little? Oh, that's ugly. Okay. But who cares? Who cares if it's ugly? I care. I care. Y'all know that was coming. I should have known that was coming already. Okay, so what else do we have on that first? And you can stack these however you want to. I know I just put that little one in the corner. Didn't I say I wasn't going to? Oh, always saying what I ain't going to do and still end up doing it. Okay. Then we have our insurance payment that day as well. And then Navient. But I think I'm going to be able to get rid of Navient while I am in school, because it should be deferred. So I'm sticking it on there, but I doubt that I will still be having to pay that one. But I don't know. I don't know how that'll work and how quickly all of that stuff will take into effect. Okay, so now we have our iTunes bill. So we'll just stick this one here and put our little iTunes sticker down because it's cute. Okay, and then we have, what's next? What's next? What is it? What else? Oh, nail it on the 7th. So put that there. I feel like we had something else. Am I tripping? What do we have? I'm missing something. The first, second, first the word. First. Okay, we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna leave that alone. If it is a bill, it shall find its way. Okay, so we had nail net. I'm gonna put that there. That's just a reminder just to make the payment. And then next on the docket is Zips Car Wash and Sling. So we'll go ahead and take 2 of these and we'll stick those down here on real spit on the 10. That's almost cool. This is like almost, oh wait, yeah, they're almost the same color. I was like, did I get these from the same kit? Not at all. Okay, that is really cool. These are 2 totally different kits. Okay, so we have Zips. This should probably go up here. And the Sling TV. And we'll put that one there. All right, on the 10th. And then on the 13th, we have the iTunes bill. Now, again, I do this because I am a very visual person, and you need to do whatever works for you that's going to make you be mindful of paying your bills. I like to look at this and just say, oh, okay, I know I have this bill to pay on this day and all of that stuff. And I just think it's important that you take the time. I know sometimes these videos can get kind of lengthy because I am walking you through mine, but my hope would be that you would pull out your stuff and, you know, maybe budget with me, or actually budget with me, or get some tips and tricks. If you've struggled with getting yours done, then maybe just, you know, working through it with me so that you can see where areas you need to, you know, to do. Make a mock-up one while we're doing this, just so you can get some practice in. Practice makes perfect, and your budget, you know, it can change as much as you need it to. You just need to focus on, you know, what's going to work for you and be the most beneficial. So, Meow, 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 meow. I do not know where that came from. I don't know why I just meow, meow, meow. I'm going to put this here, and don't judge me. Judge your mother. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put down the other Navient one because that one should be. Oh, I already put. Doggone it! This is an outrage. Okay, let's see. Can I get that up? I don't know why. I was like, oh, I need to make sure my Navient one that's due on the 15th is on there too. See that? See? Do y'all see that? You got to be more careful. But I was grateful enough to be able to pull this one up. All right, so we're gonna go to the 18th, and this is our Sprint bill. Oh, stop it. Okay, only got so many times that this is gonna let me do this. So wherever it lands this time is where it's gonna be. Okay. And then we have our Sprint bill due here. Okay, and then our electric bill on the 22nd, which is MLGW. Put that there. Looks like I've been kind of doing them over in the corner. I don't know why. I was trying to stick it in the middle. MLGW. And then the internet bill is on the 27th. And then Netflix is on the 28th. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, did I pick up the wrong one? Okay. All right, and then we'll put these stickers down here. So, it's electric. You gotta do it. It's electric. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh, exciting. Okay, that was probably too much. I'm sorry. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do for you. Yay. Yay. All right, there we go. And then last but not least, we're going to put down our pay ties stickers. And so I get paid on the end of the month and the middle of the month. So my pay and ties would come out. So I would pay ties on the 5th here. And then I would also pay ties on the 19th. Which would match my paycheck. So I just need to make sure that I send my payment in via the internet. Okay, sending in my payment. What else? Oh, and childcare is due every Monday, but I won't have to pay it this. Well, of course, that's not even the first Monday there. That's just crazy talk. Okay, so there's one there, and then we'll do our childcare every Monday. We have to pay our $50 fee. So I just want to make sure I turn that in. I have to pay them via Cash App. So that's a whole nother thing as well. And there ain't no automatic Cash Apps. Like, you can't just automatically send nothing. And that's a thing. So that kind of sucks. But neither here nor there. Okay. So, oh, and this month, you guys know I did my tickets on my thing. So I'm giving myself a month to pay back my ticket. So I need to put that on there. And that bill is going to be on the 17th. Yes, see that? Almost forgot. Okay, so that's where I stuck my thing. So that's important to remember. So what I'm going to do is go back over here and I'm going to put capital 1. And that's due on the 17th. I remember that date like it wasn't just yesterday. Okay, that way I can remember to pay off the rest of that. I let it sit there. Sometimes I like to let my balance sit there so that it can kind of collect and that they can see I use my card and not just try to pay it, you know, just off immediately. But I use my card, let it sit there, and then I got the money and pay for it. It's a thing. And now I'm drinking my Pepsi out of my KK Bot mug. Okay. So we have that there. Some notes or some things that we have going on. Let me see. Do I have any? Anything I want to use over here? No. We'll just have our notes over here. We have birthdays, which is my brother has a birthday in this month, and Chiquisha has a birthday in the month of January. So we need our Bit birthday stickers because it wouldn't be a thing if we didn't have Bit and her birthday stickers. So if I missed your birthday, don't judge me. Judge who? You already know. All right, so we have birthdays. And we have Ray and Shakisha. And this is just a reminder because I want to send out either a card or something, you know, put a little something in the mail or in the Cash App, whatever. So I know that I have that going on. All right, so we're going to write down our goals for this month. It's the month. And let me use this one because it's cute. It's real cute. I'm going to have to use this here. Okay. So we have our gold sticker over here, and we need some little dots. We need some dots. All right, we'll use some of these dots because it looks like that goes. Okay, so our first goal of the month, one dot here, and let's use another one of these. These are actually going to be going on sale in my store as well. I'm going to be selling them as a multi-pack. You'll get 10 sheets of these circles with 10 what is that, 50 of them with 50 of them on the sheet. I haven't worked out the price yet. That's why I can't announce it in its entirety just yet, because yeah, your girl is a little special. But anywho, I'm working on that as well. So you guys know I always like to set 3 goals. A personal goal, a business goal, and what other kind of goal? Why am I always setting 3 goals? Child, I don't even know. Okay, so business goal would be to bring in 2K income. Okay, I want to do that, and then I want to make another lump sum loan payment. Okay, and lastly, another thing I want to do is no dipping. I like to write this down because it makes me think a little bit longer on purchases and things like that. So no dipping into my savings account. I think that's really important for me to do and for me to be mindful of. So down here I can just put what my credit score is at the beginning of the month. So what does it say down here? I don't have a credit score one. Okay, that's cool. So we'll just put this one down here, and I'll make a note that says credit score. And I know you guys are going to ask what pen I'm using. I am using the Sarasa clip pen. These are also going to be available in the store. I'm trying just new pens out here, guys. I'm just out here penning it up, okay? I showed y'all a new pen last time. This time we're going to use the Sarasa clip. All right, so let's go ahead now and get into the monthly part of the budget, and we're going to write out all of our expenses and things like that. So let's jump into that one. Alright, so I went ahead and put on the January budget sticker. I went and I whited out just a little bit of the sides, as you can see, just to put the sticker on there. I'm just showing you how you can still use the Straight Budgets kit inside of here to make it work for you. I am all about making things work. You know, some things aren't going to be made exactly for things I was going to try, and I was like, no, I can make this work. That way neither one of us have to redesign anything. It just already is. All right, so our savings goal for this month, I told you guys I wanted to do a challenge. And so for this month, we're going to work on saving an extra $100 a month. Now, where are we going to get that from? We're going to figure it out. But I would like for you guys all to go on this challenge with me of saving $100. For 2020, we want to try to save $100 every single month. If you can do more, do more. But just think about it. Saving $100 by December, you would have $1,200 already saved up. Now, it sounds crazy, but I think that's like really feasible. So if you broke this down, it'd be $25 every single week. So how can you save that? How can you save $25 a week? Just think about it like that. All right, so our income, we have paycheck number 1. Then we have our paycheck number 2. And then we have our online. Let me make sure. I want to see how I separated that the last time. Okay, so yeah, I separated them kind of all together. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do Etsy because Etsy is still open. I'm gonna do my Wix online, my Wix online site. I'm gonna do and then online all together. So this is YouTube and then like AdSense, because this counts in for my blog and stuff like that. And then what do we call this? Associates? What am I? Affiliates? Affiliate links. Yeah. Okay, now I think we've gotten all of those taken care of. Okay, so this one is 2060, and we're budgeting 2060. We know those are pretty much going to be the same. I'm going to say for Etsy this month, January is usually a nice month for me. The end of December, January, those are pretty nice months. So I'm going to keep that at just $1,000. I think we can, you know what? Nope. I'm going to be smart, be wise, be kind, because people going to be trying to save money. So we're going to do 600 here. And then on Wix, I'm going to say we're going to do another 600. And then my YouTube and AdSense, I would like to get this to 1,500. That may not happen, but I'm going to try to get it there. And my affiliate links, I'm going to work on getting like $200. That's what my share sales, that's Amazon, all that stuff. I want to try to bring home $200 there. All right, cool. Now we already wrote out our goals over there, bringing in the income. So we're going to write them again. Bring in, now I said like 2K income, but as you can see over here, this is 1,200 and this is 1,500, so it'll be about 3,000 if I make all that, but I at least want to bring home at least 2K in income. And then lump sum payment, okay, on student loan, and no savings dip. Again, the more you write stuff, the more you remember. Just, you know, just know, I know. Now, how in the world did this happen? Who cut you backwards and sideways and did you roll down here? That ain't even right. See that? See that? Got to do more better. Okay, so our first bill we have is our rent. And that it fluctuates sometime, but I think it's going to be close to $780. I think we'll be good there. Navient, this actually bumped up to $110 now versus the $90.05. And insurance, that's $265. I need to contact them because I talked to the guy and he was supposed to be like rearranging some stuff and getting me together, but we have yet to be gotten together, and I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of that. So I need to call him back and see what's going on with that. iTunes #1, and this is my iTunes Music. You guys know I live for iTunes Music. That's my thing, and I do the family share plan. So everyone that, you know, people that do stuff for me, I want to keep them, you know, that's my gift to them, is having iTunes Music. And then we have iTunes #2. And that one is $9.99, and this is for my storage. Y'all, it's the new year, it's 2020. Don't let me keep telling y'all that y'all need to have y'all stuff backed up, okay? Back up your stuff. Get you an iCloud, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is break your phone and you can't access nothing. I promise you, it's the worst feeling in the world. I've felt it almost, and I don't want nobody to feel it ever, okay? I don't want, just don't do it, shawty. Don't do it. Just back your stuff up. $2.99 for the smaller one and $9.99 for the bigger. I think it's like 2 terabytes or something like that. But I promise you, it's well worth it, especially if you have an iMac, you have an iPad, and you have a MacBook, and you have an iPhone. Whatever you have that's Apple, all of that stuff will sync together so you can save, you know, your things to the cloud. And it comes in handy. I promise you it does. All right. Ooh, that was gross. Sorry, guys. Zips Car Wash, and that is $15.31. And again, I think having a car wash service is really, it's a luxury, or I guess you could say it's a non-necessity, but it's something that I like to do to keep my car up. It keeps my car clean, and so I pay that little price, but I can go through there as many times as possible. I know Car Wash USA does have a program like that. It's a little bit more expensive than Zips Car Wash. This is for the basic wash, and I mean, I've been pretty satisfied. My car looks clean, and I'm here for it. Okay. Then we have Sling TV, and Sling TV is bae. I'm here for it. And yeah, I have no complaints about Sling TV at all. If you guys were wondering how it was working, it works really well. I love the fact that my smart TV that I purchased, it actually came with Sling TV already installed. So I didn't have to cast it, but I am able to cast and watch on my phone. So I mean, I think it's a pretty good thing, this program, and they have like all the ratchet channels. Okay, yeah, not that you guys wanted to know, but yeah, you get your BETs and your and your VH1s and all that. You get all of that on there, so you can watch your ratchet TV. All right, and then my car note, you guys know I do pay over my normal notes. I pay $500 every month. I call them and tell them to send the remaining portion of my car note over to my principal balance, and that's something that you should do. Definitely check into that. If you can pay extra on your car note, just make sure, or most likely anything that you're paying that has an interest level, make sure you call them and tell them to apply it to your principal balance, because if not, they're just gonna apply it to your total thing. And like sometimes I look at my if I look at my car note and it'll be like, you owe $327, and I'm like, what the world? Like, how did that get $327? It's because they applied an extra payment to like my next month's payment. It's the weirdest thing. But anyways, just ask them about that so you can make sure that you're paying towards your principal balance and not just paying towards interest. All right, and then we have MLGW. They can kick rocks with no socks. And I'm gonna put them back at 150. It is getting colder outside, and I just don't trust them, so we're gonna put them back at 150. And then Sprint, I said Sprint, we need to put them at 165. And then Xfinity, y'all, they still ain't let your girl get her special back, but I'm think I might have to be the angry lady and call. And that's $90. Sprint is $165. I am like this close to paying off my phone, and once I do that, I'm buying my next phone, my iPhone 11 Pro. That's the phone I'm getting next. I'm going to pay for that one outright, and I think I'm gonna just go to the, well, not I think, I'm going to directly to the Apple store to pay it off there and have them turn it on. So yeah, I'm not even gonna be fooling with Sprint and they payment plans, they leasing plans, they pay as you. I'm not doing none of that no more, because that's how they get you. And technically, so I plan on selling this phone that I have. I'm going to sell it, so I'm gonna own it and then I'm gonna sell it, which I have the the XS Max. I have that one right now. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I promise you that. There's like nothing wrong with this phone. It's in mint condition. It's just the fact that it's just a little bit older, and yeah, so it's not a necessity right now, but I do want to pay off that phone. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of it. Yeah, adulting is like so overrated. All right, and then we have Navient 2. Okay, we need to put Navient number 1 and number 2 over there. And that's 110 now as well. And then we have Netflix. Okay, and that is $17. Hopefully they don't try to increase on that one. Okay, and then we have our, oh, you know what? Okay, that's fine. So we'll put our cash envelope and then our sinking funds. Come on, you can write. Doggone it, I wrote too big. So our cash envelopes are gonna be $780 that we're putting over there, and then $160 for the sinking funds. So we're just gonna go through and see what all we have budgeted and our total expenses and what we'll have remaining. So let's go ahead and do some mathematician. Y'all know how I feel about math. Okay, it's not my strong point, not my strong suit, but I don't care. I can care less. Who cares? Not I, said the goat. So we only count the only things that I know are going to come, and I told y'all that before. The only ones I ever count are my 2 paychecks, because I know they coming like cook crack. Those, wait, that was a terrible analogy. They are too much hip hop. I blame hip hop. Blame the music. Those are the only 2 that will be coming that I can guarantee that are coming. So 2060 times 2. So we're at 4120 is what we're working with, okay? So we're going to go with our rent. I'm going to add that in there. 110. Insurance, 265. 1641. Plus 999. Plus 1531. Plus 3831. Plus 500. Plus 150. Plus 165, plus 90, plus 110, plus 17, plus 780, plus 160. All right, so we are at 3207.02. So we already know we're okay because we are not over. We're not over budget. Now, this is after my money for my tithes and my savings have already been taken out. So I have a savings account that automatically gets money to $100 already taken out of that account, and then actually 125 because I have 2 things. But anyway, so it already has money taken out of there plus my tithes. So this is after all of that happens, just, you know, in case anybody was wondering. And in the cash envelopes is where my groceries, gas, personal care, all that stuff is there. And sinking funds are just another way of saving money for things that I have coming up. Okay, I just wanted to make that as plain as day for those who are just joining us and who may not know us like that. You know, you don't know us like, you don't know it like that. So what we're gonna do now, oh wait, what? Child, help us, Father, help us. Okay, so we're gonna take our income again. So 2060 times 2 is 4120, and that's minus 3207. So we're gonna have a total of 913 left over. Now I'm looking for my Barney bag, and I found a lot of things. Gizmos and gadgets and odds and ends. And even some old string. Okay. Definitely 80s baby for life. I really was just looking for a marker. But I thought the Barney bag would go just a little bit better. So we are going to, let's just highlight right there. I really just want to highlight. So we're going to pretend like this is really green, okay? Mind your business. It looks green on screen. All right, so our remaining funds is 913. And I really, 913.02. We'll just put that up there. Okay, so that's what we have left over for the month, and we're in the green, so that's good to know that we'll have this left over. So this is what we would need to be putting towards paying a bill. So what I also have coming up, we need to put a little dotty dot, a dotty McDot right there. Where did our dots go? Oh, there they are. Whew, I thought I lost you, dots. So we're going to put a dot down here for our notes section because we have something that I want to do. I want to visit my nephew for one of his bowling tournaments. So visit nephew. And that's going to cost a little coinage. So that might be a thing that I have to make sure that I pay for if everything goes okay. And I'm going to put that because that's going to be the plane ticket. Pretty much all I need to pay for is the plane ticket. And then the last thing I need to do, just make a note just to make sure that I make my credit card payment. So capital 1 payment. And I actually have to look and see what it was because again, I bought several tickets for my friends and they've been sending me money, so I need to just put everything over towards there to figure out what that is, but I don't really know right now at this moment, but I know I need to make that payment there. So anything that'll be left over is just going to go to paying down debt. So that's what this is for. Pay down debt. and you can decide what debt you want it to go to. And this is why I get into doing the paycheck to paycheck, because I don't know if this 913, if it's going to split up evenly or if it's going to come out all at the same time. Like, you need to know where the 913 is going to come out of. You don't want to just walk in there blind. So yeah, this is our budget for this month, for January. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm so happy that we were able to get this done. Let me know how your January budget is going. Oh, we can't forget. That's what, see now? That's what I was about to do. I was finna forget. So I want to put down, oh, these are the ones that were messed up. I did some off-skelter. Off-skelter? What? Off-keltered. Oh, okay. So I did some text and they kind of came off the wrong way. So what we want to do is just mark the ones that are going to be automatic payments. And that's actually not Nabi at this time because I took that one off. But insurance is... And I'm so sorry about all of my sniffling. Like, I really am. Please don't judge me. And I won't judge you. And I'm going to put this one in between the iTunes because they're both... See, look at me, saving stickers. Saving stickers and saving lives. Okay, maybe not really saving a life, but definitely saving a sticker. And then Zip's Car Wash is one there. Sling TV, Car Note, and Nabi. Do we have enough for that? Let's do... these tweezers are a little bit, they go deeper than where the stickers are, and I'm steady trying to pull these up here. Okay, y'all probably like, girl, if you don't get on with your life. But this stuff like this is kind of important. You kind of want to do things like this so you know what you're working with. I'm gonna put both of these right here so you just know that those are the same. Okay, what was that? I know y'all heard that. It sounded like a beat, a pound or something. Okay. Let me get off of here before I hear anything else. Netflix is, whatchamacallit? Okay, and that's it. Those are the ones that are automatic. Like Brandy used to say, it's automatic. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me doing our January budget. And make sure you stay tuned for the paycheck to paycheck budget that will be coming up. And we'll be learning how to do all that. If you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. Or you can reach out to me at contact.elainemichelle.com. And I'll be sure to get back with you. I do offer coaching. You can have a 1-hour session with me. You just have to book it on my website. And we can talk about your budget and create a plan for you to be able to have me be your budgeting coach, just to show you how to manage your money. So guys, I got you. So go ahead and check out my website. It's ElaineMichelle.com. And again, you can contact me at contact@ElaineMichelle.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah. KK, bye. Real, get out of here. Go do something productive. Like, I got stuff to do. You should have stuff to do. Like, bye. Hello, 2020, is that you? It is I. It's 2020 budget time. I am like ecstatic. Okay, I'm really not that ecstatic, but I figured if I come on and be energetic, then you guys will get hyped up and super psyched about planning out your money. Because you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, I can do it. If we can do it, we can do it. I can do it. That's too much. All right.